Welcome to We Funny AF, formerly the Imperial Ink Live podcast. Same crew, new dude. We got the upper echelon, end all be all duality part 108 hold up available across all streaming services. We still have the same website set up for merch at imperialinkmusic.com. Various t-shirts and masks, and we also have new merch on the way specifically for the podcast, and it's coming soon. So, let's get into this, y'all. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, them Imperial boys is back. Yeah. And of course, you know we had to come back on some new shit. Yeah. So, without further ado, I welcome you to the We Funny AF podcast. Yeah, I'm the one and only Figs. I'm with my main man Biggs, and we about to take you there. Let's go. We Funny AF. 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 Yo, welcome to We Funny AF. The new episode number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah, this is number 3.
Yeah.
And then some shit I need to say before we continue on to number 4, motherfucker. First of all, I happened to be listening to the podcast last week. And, it started off with some kind of dumbass public service announcement that I don't even think we needed to have. But as I'm listening to it, we get into a nigga wanting to say something to me because I slept 3 hours, 4 hour nap.
Well,
Hold on. Let's go. Let's slow down because
all right.
First of all, when you called me, when I called you back that night, and I said, man, my bad, man. I slept. And you was really mad. You was bothered.
Yeah.
And I could tell.
Yeah.
And because you said that shit to me, and I said, well, nigga, you lucky you talking to me right now. Because usually when I do take a nap, it's for the whole day. Now, what I want to say to you is it wasn't nobody's motherfucking business that I took a 3-hour nap.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2, nigga, I am a dialysis patient.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Number 3, fuck you, nigga. Some people take good long naps. You might need to take a nap, nigga. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, and you gonna blame the podcast on me.
It was your fault.
Yeah, well.
It was your fault.
Well.
And fuck you. Nobody takes 2, 3, 4. That's not a nap.
A tired nigga do.
You could have just said, look, I'm going to sleep.
And sometimes I do. Sometimes I say I'm going to bed. But sometimes I didn't mean to fall asleep, but I did.
I'm well aware of your dialysis situation. I'm well aware of that. But you could have at least said, look, I'm about to go to sleep and let me know.
Well, nigga, I hadn't talked to you and I didn't know that I was going to fall asleep, motherfucker. So, that's the thing about it. If I knew, I'd have been like, hey, yeah, man, I'm about to fall asleep. But if I don't know, nigga, what can I do about that?
Do you not, you don't plan a nap? You just took it or you just laid down? So, how did it happen? How does it work?
Well,
for you.
Basically on dialysis days, after I leave, I'm good for about an hour or two, and then I could be out. Sometimes I can't get to sleep at all. Sometimes I can't sleep. It's just
that's on dialysis days, right?
And now on days that I don't have dialysis, it just really depends on how rough
it was the day before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't sleep good at night,
right?
So my sleeping habits are all over the place. So y'all need to leave me the fuck alone about my sleeping. If I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping, motherfuckers. Number 2, we'll get this episode next week.
A certain individual told me to come and bang on the door and wake your ass up too.
You tell her ass. You tell her ass. I know exactly who that was. You tell her ass. Mind her damn business.
I'm not doing that. she might try to whip my ass, but
I can't. And I'm mad about that.
Why you mad about that?
Because y'all calling each other and shit and talking because a nigga over here asleep. I'm just asleep.
Well, for one thing,
I had to put a PSA out.
PSA is what you're saying.
I had to put one of them out because I had slept a whole day and nobody could get a hold of me.
Well, yeah.
And niggas thought I was dead.
Yeah. See, that was my main thing right there, more so than the podcast situation, is I don't know what the fuck is going on. I didn't know you do this weird ass sleeping bullshit.
Yeah, and I know it's weird to y'all
because I get no. Stop talking. You had your little minute.
Fuck you.
And I understand what you're going through, but I don't know the amount of shit that goes along with it. You never said anything about that. I knew you took these long ass fucked up naps, but you did that before. So it's not that different. It's just that back then, if you took a nap, you would still keep whatever you had going on where it was supposed to be. But now it's different. And I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that shit.
Well, it's okay. So, and I understand it's a lot that we having to learn about it from each other. But motherfucker, that don't mean you go on the motherfucking podcast and tell these niggas that I slept for 3 to 4 hours.
Yo, they need to know though. They appreciate this kind of information from us. So.
Yeah, niggas. Y'all want to know my sleeping schedule? I write that shit down for y'all to get back to you. Yeah, motherfuckers. But anyway, speaking of dialysis, man, that's got me thinking about what I want to talk about today.
What's that?
Imperial Live, you know we bring that heat. It's time to get ready for the ear to the street.
I was in dialysis. You sit in a chair for 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
And you have the choice. You can watch TV. You can watch your phone. You can listen to music. You can try to sleep. And usually I try to sleep, but it's so loud and so many noises, it's hard to sleep. So sometimes I just get mad and say, fuck it. And I turn the TV on.
Okay.
Well, I turned the TV on, and the other day it was about 3 straight episodes of Catfish on.
Oh, okay.
And
gotcha.
I just can't. I don't understand. And then there was another incident come up that I about got killed for because I was just joking. But somebody asked me if I wanted. Somebody asked me if I wanted to be a part of a speed dating event.
Really?
Yes. So I laughed and, I told him I was involved and no, I'm good.
Right.
But I told my girl, I text my girl and said, hey, would you mind if I was in the speed dating event?
Yeah, I see now.
And she said, what? I said, I just want to know if you care if what the fuck are you talking about? And blah, 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 blah. But see, to me.
Went dead off.
But to me, it's funny. Mm-hmm. Like, I would go because I think it would just be fun.
It's comedically funny.
Yeah, it's comedically funny.
Yeah.
I really don't think if I went to a speed dating event that I would leave in any kind of way with my soulmate, but and then I seen the catfish shit, and then I seen somebody say on Facebook the other day that if you're a male and you join a dating site, you're weird as fuck.
Really?
That's what somebody said.
Huh.
Well,
was it somebody you knew?
No,
or was it just somebody
it was just a friend on Facebook.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel kind of the same. Like
that you weird if you date
Well, I
if you
feel
join a
okay.
dating site?
I feel like this is just probably the worst shit that a male could say, because it's going to sound like I'm the alpha male, the regular alpha male.
Wait,
But I believe that I honestly believe that if you have to go through a dating site or if you have to fucking get catfish, man, I mean,
how are you equating going on a dating site to getting catfished?
well, I feel like if you got catfish, you was looking for something. You was looking for a certain kind of love. If you go on a dating site, you looking to date. You looking for a certain kind of love. I mean, I feel that you're desperate. I feel like you're looking desperate. Like there's so many fucking women or men in the world. You mean to tell me you can't find one right in front of you?
Well, you
or I mean, well,
yeah, they about to cuss you.
yeah, but no. But see, I trust me. I've already got cussed out about this, so I did have to learn some things. But
and it didn't change your perspective or give you a different outlook on it. What did you learn?
What I learned is that some people. Well, one of the excuses that somebody threw me is some people just don't have time.
First off, do you have to call it an excuse?
Well,
that's not necessarily an excuse. That just might be their truth.
Well, maybe that's just the word I use. But
okay, got you. So it's not necessarily an excuse. It's just their thing. But anyway, you said they don't have time.
It's a dumbass reason they try to give me to make me believe that it's some shit. Like, yeah, is that what you mean? Is that better?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, but whatever it is, they give me the. They give me the reason. Yeah, that's better.
There you go.
They give me the reason of saying, well, you know, some people don't have time. They don't have time to get out and meet
and try to meet people.
You know, and I know that there's people who are maybe not as open or free or don't give a fuck like me,
right?
To, you know, come out of their shell and say what they want to say,
right?
I mean, I do understand that, and I think that's what dating sites are good for,
right?
It ain't good for your average whore. You know what I mean? Just looking for somebody to bang up, like, you know. It
is if that's what you're looking for and you put it out there like that. If you don't lie about it, you know. Because there's plenty of those.
Like
out
if
there,
you on tradecox.com, I mean, you automatically know what the fuck you doing. You know what I mean? Tradecox.com.
Is that a thing?
I just made that up.
Maybe we
might need to TM that.
Yeah, we might should make that a thing.
Not for me,
but hey, if there's a money making opportunity, I'm with it.
Yeah.
So, what other thing did you learn? Did you learn anything else other than the time issue?
Well,
that somebody would have.
Well, you know, I ended up feeling bad by the end of a conversation.
Okay.
You know, for feeling that way. But I just naturally feel I don't care who you are in life. Like, there's somebody there for you. There's somebody there. I'll tell you what fucked with me. Okay. I was watching Catfish.
All right.
And one of the catfish victims, let me tell you this. One of the motherfucking catfish victims even went to meet the catfish person.
Okay.
But she blindfolded him and kissed him and wouldn't let him touch him. Then he went home. He been sending the money and shit. They've been having this relationship for a fucking year or so. And the next one's even worse, dog. The next one's even fucking worse. And they having a great relationship and shit. And then they finally talk her ass out of coming out of the hole. And they meet. And she's not even the same color. Damn sure wasn't the same weight. And, you know, he's all fucked up. And I'm just saying, me personally, I'm too nosy, too curious, you ain't gonna get me. We ain't having this relationship for longer than a month before I see what the fucking deal is. I'm gonna say, take a picture holding a fork with a cup on your head, and I'm making sure this is you, motherfucker. You ain't about to, you know. But like, okay, well, listen to this one, and this is my final offer.
You're good. Take your time.
This one little girl thought she was dating Bow Wow, nigga. But she had reasons to believe because whoever this was sent her some money. like sent her like $10,000 and was
shit.
telling her that he's gonna take care of her. And
Damn. So he was rolling.
Yeah, but nigga, it wasn't a he, it was a girl. But I'm just saying, man, like
I think it's different when it comes to being catfished and actual dating sites, because catfishing is a fit of desperation for some people.
But I'm not saying that dating sites is wrong for being on. I think that I just have enough. Maybe it's the black in me. But I'm just not
What's
gonna.
that mean?
Well, as far as the catfishing shit is going on, that's not gonna happen. What that comedian say? Niggas you take 2 wrong lefts. It's over. But 2 wrong turns. But you ain't gonna get me where I'm sending you money and blah blah blah.
That's right. I
don't know. I'll sit over here by my motherfucking self for the rest of my life before I probably
let somebody catfish you.
Yeah.
Well, that's me. But we think about it
or
differently.
maybe before I put myself on a dating site. If I put myself on a dating site, I'm gonna put myself on a dating site to be like, let's see what happens.
For you, it would be a joke.
Yeah.
You'd probably be doing the catfishing.
I would. Lying my ass off.
Because my thing with catfishing is that it feels like it's just a real big, deep desperation. People want to be with somebody so bad that they don't really need that much convincing. They can convince themselves that they're really dating somebody.
I might have been connected by a pen pal before in my life.
Okay.
Or I understand the feelings you get, and because you in your head got this idea of who they are, and they sound so great, and everything feels so great. What I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about being in a real relationship,
if you're one of them like online relationships where somebody you ain't never seen, you ain't never actually talked to, you ain't never met, and you up there sending money to this person. I hate to say it, but you kind of get what you deserve. Yeah. Because you don't need to be doing that dumb shit. You know what I mean? If you ain't meeting this person right up front, and I ain't even gonna say right up front, but at some point,
I had a girl. I had a girl that used to write me. She was from Florida.
Okay.
When I was like, was I in middle school? Or I think I was in middle school.
Pen pal type situation.
Yeah, pen pal situation. I think it was 8th grade going on into freshman. And she would write me and she would tell me how talented she was at horseback riding. She was this super athlete, blah, blah, blah. Never would send a picture or nothing. But, I'd write her back and we just keep on talking. She finally got a chance to come to Greenville.
Really?
I finally got a chance to come to Greenville. Okay. And I met her at the fair.
Huh.
And I hate to say it, but that bitch ain't never played a sport. Didn't shoot no basketball. But I was nice, and we actually was cool as friends. But she was lying to me the whole time, like what she was. Crazy. But we was kids, so.
Plus, and you wasn't looking for nothing out of it either. So
I don't know. I might have been. Shit. I was right around the age where niggas trying to dump on something. What you talking about? Like I might have been.
Well, I didn't know. I was just showing on assumption.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't want to call nobody a loser because they go on the dating site. But no, I've got. It's my confidence for other people. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I'm sure there's somebody that you could talk to nicely and you could pull them. You don't have to play this relationship online or,
Well, no, but again, the way you're thinking about it, a lot of people can't think of themselves that way. They don't have it in them to think of themselves that way.
I be fussing at my uncle, my Uncle Victor. He about to move to the Philippines and he's had a over country relationship. And I just always thought that was weird. But he went and visited
Oh,
and and the family loves him, and everybody and everything's good. So
well, maybe that's a good way to go for him.
I guess it can work out. You know what I mean? I don't think either one of them understands what the fuck they saying, but and he told me all they eat is rice over that motherfucker. You know, he said I like rice, but damn, they have rice with every meal. But you know, at the same time, you know, I think that's good. I mean, that did work out for him.
That's good. That is good.
I don't even really believe in long distance relationships. You know, I never really did.
I don't think I could deal with one. To be honest with you, I've never had the opportunity to be in one because I've been in the same relationship for almost 30 years. But I've seen people who try to do it, and some are successful, and others just are not. You know,
I guess I don't trust them. I don't trust you though.
Well, that's something else. What's the rules behind this? Long distance relationship, you know what I mean? Because you know good and well if you're gonna be a long distance from somebody for an extended amount of time, like months on end, you ain't gonna be. Well, not everybody is gonna be that faithful of a person.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking something. I mean, that's just my nature. It's just I'm sorry, and that's why I ain't never did it. Well,
the thing about that though is at least you know who you are. Because a lot of people are gonna lie. You know,
and be like, look. When you coming home?
Yeah, the whole catfishing thing is that's a trip.
I mean, you know, and it's crazy. It's like
I think it's funny how you equated it to dating shit though. I know somebody right now,
but I believe if you need assistance in your relationship life.
What about those who are okay? I know somebody right now who just recently got out of a relationship and they're looking to get back into one with someone else, but they want to get out of this area dating pool.
So they need to look. Well, maybe. Yeah. Well,
okay.
You have a legitimate reason.
Right. Yeah. And to me, that's a good reason to get on a dating site. You don't have that big of a pool here in Greenville.
You have a legitimate reason. But,
so I could see that. And she was telling me that she wants to date black men. You know, and she was thinking about getting on.
Well, I can help her there because this is. I got a few niggas. You want to tell her where she want to meet up at? I send some niggas her way. I send some niggas her way.
He said there are none of these Negroes from this area.
Yeah, well, I know niggas from all over. At least that's what they gonna tell her. I'm from Wisconsin. No, you from Davis Street.
And I feel bad for her because she really does want to get in a relationship, but she was like, she can't get on certain sites because she's not black.
Right.
I'm like, well, it depends on the sites you get on. The majority of them, it's not about you being black. They might say that in their title, but they don't care who gets on there. They gonna get paid either way. So just put yourself out there and see what you can find. You never know.
I mean, and I guess them are the people that if you're just yearning for something different,
right.
like I feel like that's a legitimate reason to try to, because you can't be everywhere, you know. So that's a legitimate reason. But I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. First of all, I ain't driving to meet none of y'all motherfuckers. I ain't driving to meet none of y'all motherfuckers. And God forbid it's a bad date, then I'm gonna feel like, well, fuck. I done drove all the way to Wisconsin to meet your ass, and this just sucks. You don't even look like your motherfucking pictures, bitch. You said that you liked fruit and shit and salads on your bio, and bitch, you ordered up 2 racks of ribs. I ain't see one piece of lettuce nowhere. Like, I don't know. Okay, maybe it's okay. Well, I tell you what, if I was going to be on a dating site and somebody dated me or hit me up and I was going on a date with them, my first date would not in any kind of way be to spark romance. My first date, or if I was in speed dating, reason why I don't believe in speed dating is I feel like you trying to learn people in 5 minutes of time. And I mean, how do you even know somebody? At 5 minutes, she could have told you some shit that you really, really like. And you can say that one. And then y'all go home together And this bitch crazy. She didn't tell you all that in the 5 minutes. I would have to, it would just be to see if there was somebody I could talk to. I wouldn't go in thinking of dating. I want to know who you are. I mean, I just don't like random ass internet people. I mean, I just don't know. I ain't never trusted people to be who they really are on the internet.
Well, no, because the internet's all BS anyway.
So I guess that's just why I don't have no faith in it and I don't trust it. But I mean, everybody. There's a million ways to find love. I'm sure there's some people who's had some internet relationships that's lasted for years. I'm sure that there's some people you found people on dating sites and some people who really wasn't catfished. But not me, niggas. I ain't even gonna, I'm just not. I don't know. I mean, people are on dating sites meeting people and getting killed. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'll beat off all day long. I'll beat my shit. I can have a new bitch every day. Shit.
Well, okay.
That's how I feel. I ain't gonna get lonely. Pop, 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 pop. Fuck that.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I'm just saying. I just don't understand it.
He said, "Pop, pop." All right. Well, I guess speed dating and dating sites is something that is not for you.
No, it's not for me. And it's a question if you might be weird if you happen to resort to that.
You're not weird.
I say it's a question.
It's not a question.
It's somebody out there that feels like I feel.
Probably, but they probably looking at it the same way you was too before you get enlightened about it.
Well, I'm enlightened. But it ain't but a 60. It ain't but a 60-watt light bulb. It ain't 75. It's 60. So it still can get a little brighter.
So I guess the moral of this whole situation is beware of catfishing.
Yeah, and just go out and talk to somebody. I don't care how you talk to. Say, hey, bitch. Come here. I mean, the worst that can happen is she just turn around and go, but you might get a girl who wants you for that.
Or she might smack the shit out your ass too.
I mean, somebody might say, I like that. He's aggressive. But just go for what you want. Like,
Don't rely on a dating site.
Yeah, don't rely on no dating site. Nigga, you can meet a bitch that live right down the street from you as opposed to a bitch that live in California. Like Kamie. Come on. Let's go.
So, all right, y'all, don't do no dating sites. Go meet people for real.
And tell everybody you want what was it? We had
what are you talking
hardcocks.com. What was it?
No, was that what you said? No, you call it something else. That's some shit we have to rewind.
Yeah, because we're going to start that
up. Look for that soon.
Get paid.
All right, we moving on. And on this final thought, Figs thought this.
I thought that people should be more sensitive to people who might sleep a lot. Because I don't understand how a motherfucker can have a whole public service announcement about the fact that a nigga took a 3-hour nap. I didn't really necessarily know that there was time limits on naps. Well, I could have set an alarm, but once again, I didn't know the fuck I was falling asleep.
Well, you just said two shits right there that goes to show that your stinking ass should have took a shorter nap. You should have set an alarm.
Who the fuck
And
sets
you-
off to say?
And you
But
knew
look, no,
that
I didn't
we was
know I
supposed
was
to record
but I
at
knew
a
we
certain
was fu-
fucking time.
But God dang it, didn't I say, nigga? I didn't know I was gonna fall asleep. I say, what part of that are you not understanding?
You should do precautionary.
It was a surprise
alarms.
to me too, nigga. No, fuck you, precautionary. Nigga, if I'm asleep, I'm asleep.
You set decent alarms. If you had to, every day that we'd record, you have an alarm set at 4:30.
You could just came over here and woke me the fuck up.
Well,
That's
I
the
didn't want to
best
do
bet.
that.
Well,
because
no,
I
well,
know,
well then you
I
was
don't
thinking
know who you are when you wake up. and I
I'm a
didn't wanna fuck
monster,
with you.
but you could have dealt with me till I got my senses for about 20 minutes. But at the same time, I mean, if you were so concerned about getting that in and me getting up, why in the fuck you come over here and wake
because,
me up?
like I said,
You didn't want to bother me while I was sleeping, but you mad because I was sleeping?
Yeah, you damn right. Your ass should have fucking set an alarm. I ain't giving you this one.
Be people out there, don't be like him. There's people who need their sleep and need rest, and this shouldn't have to get cussed out and treated like a wet food stamp because their nap lasted a little bit longer than they thought it would.
Set an alarm.
To all the sleepy people in the world.
Set an alarm.
Okay, let me call you be sleeping one time. One time. You sleeping. But see, I'm going to come knock on the door. I'm like, get up, nigga. We got shit to do today. I told you.
See, now that I know I got free reign to do that, I will do that.
Well,
from now on.
I didn't necessarily say you have free reign. And hopefully we don't ever have this problem again.
Don't fucking renege on what you said. I'm going to holler at you. If you in his sleep and it's 5 o'clock and we should have been recording at 5 o'clock, I'm going to holler. I'm going to knock on the door. I'll probably come to your window and bang on that motherfucker.
Oh, don't do that.
Your ass is gonna wake up one way or the other. You gonna wake up.
I get up.
All right. Well, I guess.
But don't be going on air about it no more.
Why you embarrassed or something?
Well,
why?
I just felt like that was fucked up. Like you had a public service announcement about it. It's like, well,
I had to let the people know.
Due to the fact that we've been having some hard times coming up on trying to put the podcast together.
I had to let the fans know.
And Andrell's ass was asleep yesterday for fucking 3 hours. You could have just left it at the hard times we was having and went into how we was going to get back to doing good business. You know, instead of Andrell's ass slept for 3 o'clock. I heard he had his teddy bear pajamas on. And who the fuck?
He probably did.
Who the
That's why
fuck sleeps with
asleep.
that? He ain't got no pillowcases on his bed neither. But stay tuned for more new episodes coming when Andrell wakes the fuck up. Goodbye. That's what I felt like. All that shit was unnecessary. Niggas didn't even know. Like, you was just so fucking mad.
Yeah, I was here. I ain't gonna front.
Well,
I mean,
it
was funny.
Well, you dissed me.
But I was not happy.
Be prepared to be dissed back.
Motherfucker,
nigga.
I don't give a shit if you diss me.
I
Just spell
diss-
my name right. I don't give a fuck.
Well. Wait till you
You
see
supposed to been doing a whole diss track on me anyway. I wish you would hurry up and do it because I would love to.
But there's a lot of shit just building up in my mind,
is that what,
man.
is this gonna be part of it?
And it's been like 40 years of that shit. So when I fucking finally do put it on paper, ooh, it's over for your ass. It's over for your ass.
I cannot wait. I gotta hear this diss track.
Yeah.
Either way, wake your ass up.
You ain't gonna rap no more when I get through this.
I'ma always talk shit.
No.
Always. I'll talk about them skeletons in your closet.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna.
You nigga, you just told me you had several.
I do, but you don't know. But I guess what? No more PSAs.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'll give you one chance to get me back by doing your own PSA.
You lucky I ain't got my own recorded shit. I'd have got right on there and I posted my own little episode. Fuck you.
Talking shit about me. All right, no more PSAs, so we gonna go on.
About my sleep.